Alrighty then. Hey guys. So, last night we beat Metroid Dread, for those who missed it. And, oh, actually, hang on. Before we get started, actually, let me... Oh, hey, Brian.
Yeah.
Here we go. Alright, so last night we beat Metroid Dread. In my case, it was the third or fourth time I beat the game. We beat it at like 6 hours and 12 minutes in. So, definitely faster than my first playthrough, but even though I didn't get to 5 hours like I was hoping I would, I still had a blast. So tonight, as much as I would like to, we're not going to play Metroid Dread again. Instead, we are going to play Okami. This is a very good game. If you like Zelda, you'll like this. So, I'm also partially playing this because, I need to do some research on Oriental cultures again. And Okami is distinctly, well, Japanese. It has a lot of Japanese folklore and mythology tapped into it. A lot of Shintoism as well. So, yeah. Unfortunately, this isn't the original Wii version where they had the IGN watermark on the cover.
Yeah.
Oh, right, I think this is Joy-Con only game. I think? Hang on. Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there was a tiny village by the name of Kamiki. Legend tells of a horrible beast that threatened the residents. It also tells of the wolf that risks it all to protect them. I can read. So I kind of lost my syllables there. Controlling the very fabric of existence, this wolf stood up against a beast many times its size and banished the darkness. This ethereal wolf's valiant act ushered in an era of tranquility. The villagers' hearts swelled with respect and adoration of the wolf. I'm gonna turn the TV a little sideways so I can see it better. There we go, that should be enough. I really hope it doesn't fall over. No, it's a wolf. Kind of different, but... yeah, it's kind of different. Okami.
I always love this opening. It's so good.
Yeah.
This game actually won awards for its art direction.
I can see why. Like, the Sumie based art direction, definitely. So, we're gonna do a new game here. Hear a baby in the background. Alright, really need to get my reading voice straight. Here we go. Okay, I don't know if it works well in reading as it does in band directing. I mean, I know Alec does it whenever he, you know, gets ready to play his trumpet, so maybe it's the same for me with reading. Long, long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. This game is made by the same guys who made Bayonetta, right? Oh wait, I saw the credits, yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, it's actually a funny story. This was actually developed by Clover Studios. They were, I think, a subsidiary of Okami at the time.
Yeah, like there's some people part of like Clover Studio who did migrate to becoming Platinum Games.
Yeah, so this is one of their earlier days. Holy shit, I never played Okami. Well, now's your chance to see it, Lucas. Yeah. Welcome.
Like, it's honestly, I feel like the best way to compare is like it's very similar to like how Studio Trigger was formed by former members of Gynex just coming together and making their own studio.
Yeah, only in this case it's for video games. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. And a lot of Okami, again, is based off of real Japanese folklore, so I believe the story that this is taking place in is Yamato no Orochi. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village, and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. Oh, so it had the Absol effect. Like, it's trying to warn them, but it's getting blamed instead.
Wait, does that mean Absol actually has red markings on it?
One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior, Nagi, attempted many times to challenge the wolf. But his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt toward Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. I only heard of this game from 2 people, Gaijin Guba and Chugga Conroy. In fact, I found a meal the exact same time as he was in the middle of Okami because I was watching someone who watched him for his Wind Waker LP. Yeah, I got introduced to Chugga, ironically, at the tail end of his Wind Waker LP. Then I just stuck with him. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. It's really cute that the narrator is making the brush strokes to illustrate this. Like, the brush is a really big component of this game. You'll see why in a bit. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow, but Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. Yo, watching on the Switch, seeing how this works. Welcome. Yeah, the Twitch app was actually released on the Switch, so this is good timing. Hi. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Welcome, Mr. Maniac. So after a big lore dump, we get into the game proper. This is a big story heavy game, so... Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi? The sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend. Nothing but a fairy tale! Okay, here we go. I really want to see if I can nail this voice. Because I only have one voice in mind for Orochi. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds, speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power! The appropriate response. Because sometimes fear is the appropriate response. I like how one of the heads got bumped into the gate, like, oh. But yeah, I imagine Mako as the voice of Orochi. You know, Aku, Uncle Iroh. No! The incident ramen has been released! We need to go now! Yeah, it's like a group of danger noodles. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Ami was based on Amaterasu, the sun goddess, and the sword is based on Tsukuyomi, the moon god, right? Yep. Yeah, you're catching on. Wood Sprite, Sakuya. Hi, Sakuya.
How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu! Now is the time! We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all.
Okami Amaterasu.
I made a moveset for his character.
You did.
Such divine white light! Such beauty and grace! The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu.
Sorry, the text scroll kind of messed me up.
How delightful to see that the savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago has not changed one bit.
And yes, you are saying that right. Her ass is exposed. The peach motif is strong.
Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart.
Hey, Big Mac. Sorry you came in on ass.
Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky.
And boobies, yes.
Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. But never had the circumstances been worse than they are this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Phew! What on earth?
Smokes a dog treat.
You again?
Spin!
Ow! Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all.
Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug?
Bug, I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun.
Yeah, that's what happened. Wandering artist, Isun.
I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush.
Just throws it in Nami's face.
Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real Fang, no?
Debatable. Beauty's in the eyes of the beholder, after all.
What's with you, Furball? You kinda look down at the dumps.
Well, it did just wake up and found you, so...
Actually, you look kinda familiar. I got it! You look just like that statue of Shiranui. Eat. Whoa! What do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the Great soon. Don't make me use my prized sword, Denkomaru, against you! What's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway?
Oh, great god Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world.
The trees returned to normal, huh? That Saki girl sure said some weird stuff. The villager spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit. That girl said that if you cut it down, the village will be restored.
Okay. We'll get to this very soon, but let's wait until gameplay.
But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me, too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap.
Oh my god, yeah. Didn't they joke about this in Spider-Man PS4, where it feels like if you take a nap, it feels like the whole world's gonna tumble down? Or something like that. Hang on. Let's do some things here. Let's do that. What's the filter about? Nah, let's not worry about it. So let's just get re-familiar with the controls here.
That is your Bork button.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. A is my designated Bork button. Y is my bash. B is jump. And... well, okay, that's all we have right now. And fuck yeah, it holds up.
Where are we? It got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled.
You can use the right... yeah, okay, so here's the thing. I like Isun as a character. I hate him as a helper. Because it's like he sort of states the obvious, and it's kind of annoying if you've played this game already. Okay, hang on. Let's try this. Trying to get the camera to work. There we go. That feels more like it. And yeah. He's just telling us that this is our save thing. Let me save. Yeah, definitely save often in this game. I would say it's not difficult, but there are times where it can sneak up on a newcomer, but again, not that bad.
Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken.
Okay, this is where the Zelda similarities are starting to come into play. just like with every incarnation of Link, our worst enemy is ceramics. Is Isun better or worse than Navi or Fi? As a character, I really like Isun, but as a helper, again, he just kind of states the obvious and it's pretty annoying. But again, thing is, you can skip it. Yeah, let me play my game, please. Okay, yeah, so here we already have like 100 yen, and growing. Yeah, so Ami can actually wall jump, so there's that. That's cool.
Also,
I knew you can do it.
Also, jumping in a Zelda game.
Yeah, that's where the differences come in. Ami has a jump button. So we got a Holy Bone small, and that basically restores our health. So it's a health recovery item. Again, not that you probably need it, because again, this game can be pretty easy if you know what you're doing. So we're just gonna keep breaking stuff to get more things. But while we do, let's take a look at this gorgeous backdrop here.
So pretty.
Checker Conroy's constant praise of the art direction is not unfounded, because this game is based off of the Sumie art style, I believe. Oh yeah, and if you run over time, Ami will pick up speed.
And the trail behind her gets prettier.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Amaterasu, was it? That's kind of long. Mind if I call you Ami?
Yeah, why not?
Listen, Ami, ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least, that's what they say. Just watch. It'd take all day to explain. A picture is worth 1,000 words, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. That's one of many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I practiced really hard just to master this one technique. But there are 13! Each one is the power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful entity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but god or no god, how could anyone have the power to master all 13?
I mean, you're talking to a god right now, so watch me. River of the Heavens.
The River of the Heavens? They mean the fabled Stardust River? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it?
So one brush god is Bob Ross. Who are the other 12? You'll find out. Oh, shout out to Alec. He's playing Animal Crossing. Nice. Okay, that was a mistake. Sorry. So cool thing, we can actually swim in this, but what they want us to do, I believe... Nope, I'm thinking ahead, sorry about that. We actually need to head up here first.
Wow, look at the stars twinkle.
I'm looking alright, and they're lovely.
I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look! Are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me?
It's just you.
There's one missing.
You weren't supposed to say that.
Yeah, guess I'll just have to draw the missing star.
Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. So he's asking us to do it. I sure spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that. Everyone a critic. Mine's a little off-center, but hey, it works.
What the fuck? You can do it!
God.
Yeah, I should have guessed.
Mine was better, though. Why, if it isn't Mother Amataras? I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men, and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of Stardust. And cool thing about Yomigami, he's actually kind of coming out of a scroll that he's set in. Yeah, all the gods have pretty cool details like that. And yeah, this is what I was talking about! Eastern repeats information that you just saw! But again, you can skip it.
Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now?
Can you really use it to sort of... Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique? I just did. Bitch.
No, you're the bitch. I meant in the way that you're a female dog.
I'm a wolf. Now perish.
Huh?
Somebody used the celestial brush technique while I wasn't looking? Yes.
Huh?
Oh! Okay, hang on. Let's make a whole flower bed. Yes. Oh! I missed some.
No, let me see!
Wonder if drawing some Stardust would get the river flowing again.
Nah, it's one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a starry river? There's no way you can pull off a stunt like that.
Watch me.
I'm a scat man!
Okay, so we just gotta... We're gonna make ourselves a nice starry bridge here. A nice, friendly little star bridge. Just like that.
Whoa! A river of Stardust! So this really must be the river of the heavens. What I really want to know is who the heck drew the darn thing?
you just hear Ami's like,
Oh, yeah, you're here too, I guess.
He doesn't get it. And Ami just gives an annoyed glance at the audience.
She eats him again.
Speaking of eating, we got an astral pouch.
Look what you found, Furball! This actual pouch is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food. Then when it's full, it can revive its owner if they die.
Yeah, just say they. It saves time. Speaking of, my aunt got me the new Sailor V Volume 1 Eternal manga just today. It was a birthday present, but my aunt was sick and had to do surgery, but she's fine now and will come over for Thanksgiving. Cool. And we're gonna put on a happy little bush right there, and it'll be our little secret. And if you tell anyone about that bush, I will cut you. With love. Now, we're just gonna feed this happy little squirrel here.
Let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find around here.
Speaking of which, more pottery to destroy!
Break it all.
Yeah, it's not like artists need all the money, right? Speaking as an artist myself, please commission me.
So we got an apple, a white peach,
The inferior peach.
we got an organa,
And... nothing! Absolutely nothing!
More weeds, okay.
What the?
Yeah. He's just gonna keep saying it until we get out of this area, I think. Oh, come on, Ami.
Pick up speed again, please.
Come on, you can do it. Fine, I won't bark and run at the same time. I lied. She's just so happy! Look at all that money she just got.
She's rich.
But Maniac, you need a new computer. Yeah, by all means. Take your time. Just don't commission any fetish art, please. I will not do that. But I want funny dice head man art. Actually, hang on. Before we move on, I'm going to explore a little bit. Yes, more pottery. Destroy!
Break it all.
I just did. No, wait, no, I didn't. Hang on. Missed one. Now I destroyed them all.
How dare you miss one? You're not a true Zorldo.
You're right. I'm an Okami.
I'm an Okami.
Okami.
Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the White Wolf Shiranui. First the River of the Heavens and now this place? Where the heck are we, Furball?
In your mom's asshole.
How the fuck should I know?
Boy, this place is a wreck. See? That sword's in really bad shape. The gods sure didn't do much to protect this place.
You know what I say to that?
We're just gonna draw ourselves a nice little sword here. We're just gonna draw it straight up into the sky. And there we go. Sword.
That really was your brushwork all this time!
You finally caught on, huh?
Ishi's like, bruh.
Bruh, how'd you get so good? Exactly, who are you anyway?
I want to know if there's a speedrun category for Okami about breaking all the pots in the game. There might be.
Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like,
Looks like a what? A mouse?
I was gonna say rat, but mouse seems a bit more accurate.
Okami pot percent. Sword!
Tachigami.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Mother Madras. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to ancient heroes. If there is anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil.
I don't know, I'm pretty proud of that voice.
Hey, that was the god Tachigami, master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute. If you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that Shiranui.
You just caught on? I'm literally a white wolf with markings! Anyway.
You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi. When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was split into 13 brush gods. This is crazy. Shiranui and Nagi? It's just like the legend. Well, anyway, I've never seen this power slash technique myself. How about showing your stuff off on that boulder over there? Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it.
Alright then. Make the quote here. I said, make the quote here! A Ravager never flies solo! Believe it, okay? Believe it. There, I said it. You happy? When we're done with this, I'm crushing you.
Wow! didn't think you had it in you, Furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. Hey, Furball. Amaterasu. I've made up my mind. If you're Shiranui Reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you. It's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision.
Like when you stole into that nice wood sprite's clothes like a pervert. Anyway.
But enough about me. Now that you've mastered the Power Slash, you can cut down that thing Saki was talking about.
Yeah, we can actually cut down the fruit.
Can I please explore this place, though? Please?
I've never actually been down here before. Is there anything noteworthy? No, just looks like a normal shrine to me. We can cut these open, though. You know, save ourselves time. Oh, there were grapes in the rock! What? Delicious, delicious rock grapes. Very high in minerals. Go swim. Speaking of swimming, there might be treasure chests in, well, never mind.
What the? Where'd they come from? Ah, whatever. Draw first, ask questions later, right? You know that divine instrument you have on your back?
And yeah, bash is now the attack button. And we can use the power slash to do this. And that. Perfect! Yeah! Now, watch me never get this again. Because the ranking system in this game is garbage. And ultimately unneeded. So, don't feel bad if you keep getting bad ranks. The only thing that you get out of it is money and, what else, Brian? Do you know on the top of your head?
Depending on how it is that you finish certain enemies, you can obtain Demon Fang.
Yeah, those are called, floral finishers. And here's the thing, they don't tell you about how they work. Or at least, they dropped it like they did here, but, you know, they don't really talk about it in the game. It's sort of like a hidden technique a la Metroid. So, hey, good thing I jumped from Metroid to this, huh?
So, yeah, like, it's basically, they want you to try to experiment to see, like, what exactly some of the enemies' full finishers are, and when you do end up finding them, if you finish off a certain enemy with a brush technique, they will reward you with a Demon Fang, which can be used for upgrade.
Yes, but, again, the thing is, they don't explain any of this to you. So...
They want you to figure out the floral finishers on your own.
Yeah. But then, the problem is, okay, so how are we supposed to figure this out even with experimentation? You know what, I think I just answered my own question with experimentation, yeah. But, I think a better question is, well, is that better to do with all 13 techniques or something else? Like, I know the answer to that because I played this game before. Honestly, I don't think I ever finished it, so this should be, yeah.
Well, I don't think they'd want to give you enemies that you can only do floral finishers on with, like, late game stuff early game. I think that'd just be poor design.
Yeah. So let's fill our astral pouch again if we can, but more importantly, let's get out of this crazy place, as lovely and beautiful as it is. I almost said blovely. What's blovely?
Yeah. Also, I find it interesting you can swim through this and not have an air meter, but everything else does.
Well, it's not. It's actually not water. It's Stardust. Totally different. Totally safe to swim in. Like, you know, discounting all the radiation that Ami's getting. I mean, you know, she is a sun god, so maybe it's all relative, I suppose. Yeah, Stardust actually wouldn't affect her because she's literally a walking nuke. Like, do you know how much radiation is in our sun?
You're right. Time to nuke the sun.
I am the sun, you fool. I am Batman!
I'm pure radiation.
I am the toughest of terrors. I am the roughest of waves.
Man, it's gotta suck fighting against someone who has like a means of cutting you, but you can never see the blade.
Yeah. I am pure radiation.
Yeah, it's like, alright, goddess Amaterasu, I am going to fight. Why am I cut in half?
Oh, look at that! I've been bisected.
Oh, look at that. I'm dead. Then how are you talking? Because it's funny.
Just bleed out. Okay. And this is our very first divine intervention. I find it interesting that Mother 3 came out the same year, month, and day as this game, April 20th, 2006. Oh, cool. So I just got up to go get food, and then I remembered I got home from work. Ow.
I wish I was on vacation already.
I mean, the sucky thing about being self-employed is that you pretty much are on vacation 24/7. You have to make the work yourself.
Yeah.
Wow, the village has been restored. Sakia came through big time. She really was protecting the village.
I mean, yeah, she wasn't sitting with her thumbs in her ass.
But I sure wish I could have spent some more time in her kimono, if you know what I mean. But seriously, with monsters running around and all, the village could still be in danger. Let's go see how they're all doing down there.
Isun, I would prefer if you didn't have those tendencies, but fine.
You know, gotta get your rocks off.
They're more like seeds in his case.
You trying to say something about me, huh?
You have a tiny dick.
What in the world? I don't remember there being a statue here. Whatever. Let's go talk to the villagers. I've got a bad feeling about this. Kamiki Village is supposed to be famous for its scenic beauty. I wonder what's going on down there.
Let's find out. Actually, can we make it from this vantage point? Ah, invisible wall. Fine, we'll walk. Oh, actually, I just remembered that the X button is dig. We need to keep that in mind because that's actually really useful. I didn't miss anything in the cosmos, did I? Like, I don't think I'm going for 100%, but I would like at least to not miss the obvious shit.
Hey, there's a statue here too. It's like the villagers have turned to stone or something. Not again!
Easton fails no not November canon. No, he absolutely would. I found it interesting because I found a lot of fan art to celebrate the anniversary of those games. One of them was with Lucas petting Ami while she was comforting him. Aw. Oh, fuck.
A world like that's gotta belong to something much bigger. Let's hurry up and find somebody with a pulse around here.
Yeah, so you can talk to all these villagers if you want, but it's really not necessary. It's mostly just flavor text. Actually, cool thing. I think for some fences, Ami will jump automatically.
Ami go jump.
Actually, before we do anything else, let's, Actually, near ledges, too. Yeah, see? It's sort of similar to how Samus in Metroid Dread, where, if there's, like, a half incline, she'll run over it automatically. Okay, so we actually do need to go into this house.
Hey, what are you doing? This is no time to be goofing off.
Oh, okay, so I think we may have... Yeah. Yeah, we need to go back to the deck. So we just had to explore the village a bit and then make our way back up. So, I was actually thinking a bit too far ahead. Yeah, Isun, I'm on it. Keep your hat on. What is even on your head?
It's a hat.
This is bad. The sun's not even shining. It's as black as night as far as the eye can see. And not a single villager can move a muscle. Is it some kind of curse? Is it some kind of curse? Did a monster do this? It's not gonna stay like this forever, is it? If only the sun were out to light our way. If you could draw a circle in the sky, we'd have ourselves a sun. But I guess that'd be impossible even for a god like you. Maybe we better seek out another brush god for help. Of course, if you had that kind of power from the start, that'd be a different story. Do you know what I am the goddess of?
You know, you keep underestimating me, dude. Come on.
Okay, that was more like a butt, but hey, son!
What the? Gotta think of it, your name is Amaterasu. That's the name of the sun god.
Goddess, but yes, thank you. I appreciate that you remember.
So it'd follow that you had the sunrise technique from the start.
Yeah.
With it, you could even turn night into day. Wow, you're no run in the middle god, that's for sure. The flowing brush is like music from the heavens. That's a line from one of my grandfather's poems. He felt a skilled artist was like a musician of shape and color. Since you're such a great artist yourself, why don't we name your brushwork after that poem of his? It's called the Celestial Brush. After all, your brush did bring out the sun. Well, Ami, let's get back to the village. We gotta see if the villagers are back to normal now.
You know, it's funny because, like, yeah,
Oh!
Ami's referred to as a god in this title, but in Okami, then they go to referring to her as a goddess.
I mean, goddess, you know, she's a celestial being, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Oh, here we go. Village Elder, Mr. Orange. Trust me, it's gonna be a theme.
A white wolf? Not the one who fought that terrible creature with Nagi. You couldn't possibly be the legendary Shiranui. No, it can't be. That story is 100 years old. Still, you look a lot like that statue of Shiranui.
So here's the thing. Mr. Orange here sees a white wolf. So He doesn't know that we're a goddess.
On the other hand, you don't look quite as smart.
Hey.
Whoa! No need to growl like that. Can you really understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm not one to mince words. I just state the facts. Ora.
Oh, more deepens. Actually, no, I think these are green imps. I don't really know the enemy names here.
What's the sudden chill down my spine?
Here they come, Furball. Those are the monsters that have been plaguing these lands. They sneak into villages and cause all sorts of trouble. Step aside, Furball. This is a job for my trusty sword, Denkomaru.
Yeah, good luck with that. Spoon! Did we just use Mr. Orange as a battering ram? I kind of forgot about that. Ow! Oh, Spirit Globe. Okay, so that just restores health, I'm guessing? I kind of blaze through the texts, whenever I played this game, so... Ah! Okay. This is our first Demon Fang. Alright, here we go. Oh, I did fine on damage. Fuck you.
Wow, you really get aggressive when you're mad, don't you?
Melia's scared when she's angry!
Hey, you got yourself some praise. And look, see how that dried up spring began flowing again? That's because ridding an area of monsters restores the god's power to the land. People call it divine intervention. The more you restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise you'll get. It's the source of your power. Few people believe in gods these days, and that may weaken you. But if you try real hard, your power just might shine through. But boy, there's sure been a lot of monsters around lately. And that Mr. Orange you tossed around up on that sacred deck, looks like he thinks you're a regular wolf. Seems the gods have grown so weak, people can't see them anymore.
Oh, yeah, so Isun talks about this. They address it.
Atheists. Oh, anyway, I'll show you around the village.
That's fine.
I have a feeling we're in for an epic adventure. This should be fun, Furball.
And then Nami's like, oh no. Okay, so this is a feed bag. So that will actually help us get praise whenever we come across animals who might be into this. So...
Why, you little devil! Look at this sweet grub you found! Hey, wait, this is animal food! Still, we could save it to give to animals. Let's use it when we try to approach animals later. Something good might come out of it using it the right way. I know gods aren't supposed to use creatures in this manner, but what the heck? Let's make an exception this time.
And every time, because it's one of the few reliable ways of getting praise.
Oh, I almost forgot. There was something I wanted to tell you. Whenever you want to check the items you've obtained,
I know. Thank you. Spirit Globe S.
Just restore some health.
There we go. Just want to explore the ground a little bit. Hello? I see you down there. I just need to approach it the right way. I've actually never seen this before. I really want those treasure chests. Hang on. Fuck! Actually, I wonder if I can Oh, stray bead! Cool. I really want to get that one up there. Hello? Oh, cool. Glass beads. Oh, Brian, you still here?
I suppose not.
Actually, let's do this. So we get this, rather serene, what I like to call a, PC loading screen. Just skip this. You're gonna waste, like, several minutes just looking at it if you let it play. Trust me. You'll thank me later. And actually...
Great Shiranui. Oh no.
That's how you say? Okay. Komosu.
Ah, I can feel it. I sense it. Foul beasts dwell in this place. Concentrate. Look hard. You see? Right behind you now.
So, this guy is actually, a sort of challenge sort of guy. Whenever you talk to him, he presents, challenges to you. Yeah, perfect!
Humans are not witness to such battles, but I saw it. The fighting went on for exactly 24 seconds.
I don't remember everything about what that guy can do to do for you, but yeah. Hold on just a moment. It's steaming an orange. Orange is here, orange is everywhere, orange is in my belly.
Nothing to eat here.
Shut up. Oh! My intuition was correct. Yeah, so these are really good selling items that we're getting here. Like... Hang on. Traveler's Charm, does increase godhood, so... That's cool. And actually, Okami does have a bit of a level up system, but, that's where our praise comes into play. We don't have enough to really level up yet, so let's hold off on that. But yeah, definitely interact with the item using your Celestial Brush whenever you can. It's really cool with the stuff they let you get away with. I've had just about enough of this. I don't know if it's stray dogs or monsters or what, but someone keeps messing up my crops. Going around digging holes with X, it makes me mad. If I catch you digging around here, you'll get a good thumping.
A white wolf? Now that's just plain weird. Sure looks like a weak little bugger. Think you could beat my dog Hayabusa? Well, listen to this. There's this field my mama tends to, you see. Well, Hayabusa managed to dig up 9 turnips in a row, even though my mama was chasing him around trying to slug him. There are actually 10 turnips in that field. Hayabusa is fixing to get all 10. Oh yeah? Think you can dig up all the turnips in my mama's field? Don't forget, you'll have to avoid being slugged by my mama. I admit you're the better canine if you can do it. Ah, she's gonna try to slug us? Not exactly my idea of a good time, Ami. At least you have your celestial brush and wicked brush stroke.
What do you think? Should we give it a shot, guys? Because I think we should give it a shot. But I want it to be your call. Ami is patient. She can wait. Personally, I think we should do it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? We die or something? Let's start with this one. Actually, I think the way to stop her is to power slash her. So we basically got to play keep away while we do this. Okay, so getting that one is going to be a mistake, so... Come on! Oh, God! Oh! Get it. Okay, oof. That's, what, 4? Regenerate ink faster, please. Okay. Hurry. Okay. That's 5. 5 more to go. Stop. You have no power over me. Okay, that's 7. Okay, 3 more to go. Here's the thing. You don't want to overuse your brush strokes because, if you do, Ami turns into a normal wolf. So that's not fun. Okay, let's lure her to this corner. Or she can just do that. Okay, 9. 1 more. Kiss my ass! Wait! Hey! Got it! Whew. You offered oddly shaped turnip.
Hey, that's the oddly shaped turnip Hayabusa and I've been looking for. That means you've broken Hayabusa's record by digging up all 10 turnips. Gosh darn it. Fine, you're the better canine. Anyway, it actually feels good to have a new goal to aim for. See, that was well worth our time and effort. Yeah, a lot of side quests here are pretty fun to do, so definitely do them when you get the time. There is a treasure chest up there, but I don't know if we can really do anything with it. Hang on, let's see. Nope. I mean, we can try and open it, but...
Yeah, we can't reach it. Yeah, sorry. We're just gonna have to put you back in the chest. So, they did think of that, fortunately. Actually, isn't there something else in this field? Ah, yes! There's a little thing right there. Hey, come on, lady! It's not your treasure chest! Dragonfly bead. Let's go.
A white wolf. Now that's a rare sight. Did you come down from the mountains just to play with us? Well, you'd better be careful, dear. Lately, some monsters have been attacking the villagers. Do you even know who you're talking to, Grandma? This here is Shiranui Reborn. The wolf and I have it covered. Those monsters are history. Well, if it isn't Isun, and riding a wolf, are we? This one certainly resembles Shiranui, especially the nose. Well, I'd better get back to my work. Here to listen to the ramblings of an old woman, are you? Well, I was doing the laundry, but when it is ready to dry, I noticed my drying pole was gone. Oh, whatever shall I do? Where did that darn pole go? How could something important like that just disappear? She's missing something that should be there, is she? You'd better help her out, Furball.
Okay, so... Again, this is where a brush comes into play, so just make a straight line and boom! Drying pole!
A new drying pole? Oh my, where did that come from? The gods must have answered my prayers. How wonderful! Time to dry the laundry. Well, I'm glad I was able to hang my laundry, but the sun seems to be so far away these days. Maybe it doesn't like all those monsters that are lurking about. If only it would shine closer, my laundry would dry in a second.
You mean like this?
My word! The sun has suddenly drawn so close. My laundry will be bone dry in no time. First my pull and now this. Will the miracles never cease? Maybe I ought to make some cherry cakes to offer to the sun. Come back tonight if you want some too, Snowball. No one makes better cherry cakes. They're mouth-watering good.
We should definitely take her up on that offer. That actually sounds delicious. Actually, there's someone we can talk to here.
Well, what a fine-looking wolf. What's your name? Mine's Kushi. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Sake brewer, Kushi.
Working in the fields again, are ya?
Isun, are you and the wolf together? This is where I grow the rice for making my sake, you know? But I have to manage the harvest all on my own. It's hard work. Maybe I should have Susanoo give me a hand again this year. Oh, listen to me blabbering on. I just can't help chatting to you.
Okay, yeah, so that was supposed to be our tutorial for talking. Yes, okay, yeah. Thank you. Shut the fuck up!
Susanoo's a neighbor of mine. He's a little unusual, but he goes around with a huge sword slung over his shoulder. He's always practicing with it. They say he's a direct descendant of our legendary hero, Nagi. And he loves his sake too. He often pops around here to buy it. Make sure to say hello when you see Susanoo. He could use a friend, I should think. He's always on his own.
Aw, so the guy's lonely. Ooh, what do we have here? Power! So he obtained a vase and a bale of rice. Hang on, let me double check around the water here. Yes, definitely be observant, because it will grant you rewards. So, before we do anything else, before we head to this house, actually, let's save. And it always highlights no, just in case you don't want to save over your file, so that's inventive. But on the other hand, it also gets a little annoying, because if you do want to save, you have to manually do it. But again, it's a minor inconvenience, but it's also a minor, you know, saving grace.
Sheesh, he's always snoring like a bear. This is the home of the 2-bit middle-aged warrior Susanoo. He goes around claiming to be a descendant of Nagi. He's famous around here for his lineage, but he's awfully lazy and too off the wall to be a descendant of a legendary hero.
Well, he is, I guess. But trust me, Susanoo is a great character. Let's go see him.
Hey, is it just me, or can you hear snoring from underneath this jug?
Nope. Oh! I was just sort of plopped down. I didn't mean that, but it was funny, so I'll take it.
I am the greatest. Ugh.
If that didn't wake him up, nothing will. Let's just leave him for a while and find something else to do.
Susanoo? Yeah, you push that wall, merchant.
Heave! Heave!
This is weird. My mind really wants to shift this rock, but my body won't cooperate. It's like I'm made of lead. Could this be a case of demonic possession? I sure hope not. Oh yeah, the game is pretty self-aware too. Oh, there you are. Why the fuck did you make that noise?
Because I wanted to.
That's not funny.
Yes, it is.
Sure. Alright, how do we do? Perfect. Yep. Yeah, Susanoo was the storm god, and the brother of Amaterasu, actually. In the mythology, not here.
You got 420 yen.
Oh, I did. Okay, it's a number. It's weird, Jordan. I know, I just don't find it funny. And he accumulated 68 praise.
Whoa, Ami! You suddenly started glowing! That means your divine attributes can be enhanced.
Okay, yeah, so that means we can level up now.
Well, you sure look excited. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Let's take a stab at enhancing your divine attributes.
Okay, but yeah. We can go into the pause menu and then choose what we want. I think for now, let's just go with more... Let's go with more ink. Because being able to do more brushstrokes is nice.
Well?
What?
Speaking of Storm, so yeah, Korra's gonna be fighting her.
Yeah. For death battle, yeah.
Well, is Zell coming back to you or what? Huh? It's hard to notice such a small enhancement. Oh, lighten up, Furball. This is one big step for the new and improved Amaterasu. Keep up the good work. Oh, I almost forgot. We better check in on that dude.
Ah, I feel as light as a feather now. Sadly, that doesn't make it any easier to shift this boulder. Who went and blocked the only path out of here anyway? There's no way I can get back to the city now. Say, Pup, your owner lives here in the village, right? So you must know that guy Susanoo. Can you get him to come here? They say he's the descendant of the legendary hero Nagi. So you keep saying. If anyone can do something about this rock, it's him.
That's strange. This boulder wasn't here before.
Yeah, it's almost like we're being railroaded or something. What can you do? Alright, so back down the ladder. Wait, did I slice his sword with Power Slash earlier? Weird how it would keep that detail.
Oh, Kushi, let's...
Eat pizza. I don't know.
Let's wake this guy up.
I've been trying to learn about Japanese mythology because I wanted some inspiration for my story about, yeah, a fine place to look for inspiration from.
What the? Huh?
His sword has a twig on it.
Ah, I feel so well rested. I planned to meditate underground, but fell fast asleep. Huh? Who are you?
Like, isn't that just the thing where, say you're doing yoga, and then when you're in the final stretch of everything, well, no pun intended, of course, you just start falling asleep during the meditative phase?
Huh? Who are you? And what business do you have with Susanoo, the greatest warrior ever?
The Great Warrior, Susanoo. No, it's the greatest warrior ever. Tricky, I know.
Do even the beasts know of my great exploits now? Well, Fido, I'm not looking for apprentices. Go back to the mountains and play with your monkey friends. How dare a mangy mutt like you interrupt my meditation?
Get on to this guy. All brawn and no brains. Quit messing around and come with us.
You snuck in here again? Quit bugging me, you bug!
I told you, don't call me a bug! Come on, Ami, we're taking him with us.
What do you think you're doing? Put me down this instant! What will the neighbors think? Spin!
Look at his arms. Spin!
Put me down, dog.
You mangy mutt! You brought me all the way here just to test yourself against me? Then prepare to taste the wrath of my trusty blade. Tohenboku!
Hold on a minute. You're the legendary Susanoo?
Yep, none other than Susanoo, the greatest warrior who ever lived. And by the way, never interrupt warriors engaged in battle.
But I've got a favor to ask you. This huge boulder blocking the path is really getting in my way. Can't you do something about it?
What?
Come on, please! I mean, you are Nagi's descendant, aren't you? Surely one stone's no match for your mighty skills, right?
It is certainly not beyond my ability.
Really? Great! Okay then, no time like the present, go for it.
Wait! A boulder of this size is not very easy even for me. This will require my utmost focus to magnify the power of my sword. I shall retire to the training grounds to make preparations. Wait for my return.
Also, excuse me.
I wonder. I've never seen the guy train seriously, ever.
Susanoo's the one who gave the sword, one of the three treasures, to Amaterasu as an apology for destroying her palace or temple, and defeated Orochi. Yeah, that was Orochi. Because Orochi, even in the game, also has 8 heads. So yeah, like I said earlier, the story is based off of that. Hang on, I should be more accurate. The story of Okami is based off of that story.
Yeah.
With, honestly, some adjustments.
I know I told that merchant I could help, but a boulder of that size? I don't care if I'm
I don't care if I'm of a legendary bloodline. It's just too big! Oh no! I can't believe I've run out of sake at a time like this! This won't do one bit! That's it for today. I'll just have to train tomorrow. I can't train without sake to fuel the fire! Training will just have to wait till tomorrow. Why do today? What can be put off until tomorrow? That's doing things the Susanoo way. Ha 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 ha!
Sake? Oh yeah, this village has a sake brewing girl, doesn't it? Yeah, Kushi. Let's go talk. I almost said cock to Tushi. Talk to Kushi. Ugh. Don't speak too fast, guys. Oh, hello there. I've got a bit of a problem, you know. I had to polish rice in the mill house before I can use it. But the mill's broken. A wicked monster broke it the other day. It's hopeless trying to make good sake without clean rice.
Wow, that's too bad.
I should never let that monster try my new thunder brew. A broken mill and flattened crops. That's all the thanks I get.
Don't go giving monsters sake. They're bad enough sober. Sheesh, what was she thinking? Anyway, I guess this is a matter of fixing something that's broken. Sounds like something you could handle with your brush, Ami.
And we can, actually. Let's just fill this and... Okay. I swear that's a... Hang on. Maybe it'll react better if we're on the other side? I can do art.
The artiste. Hey, you know what?
Lay artiste.
You guys are getting a video game stream and an art stream at the exact same time.
Yeah, you are, actually. So this is, you know, kind of a combination of the two. Video games and art. I mean, it's not my art, but might as well be because I'm the one controlling the brush.
What's this? The mill's been mended.
Yeah, I casted mending.
Who on earth did that?
I wish I had a celestial brush.
I'd completely given up on the idea of making my sake. But now I can get on with polishing the rice. Well, no time like the present. I better get started.
I love her sassy walk. It's just like,
yeah, I'm making my way.
Making my way downtown.
Making my way downtown, polishing rice. It's so nice making sake.
Yeah, I wish I had a celestial brush.
we all do. Oh, look! Rice cakes!
My whole manga series would be done by tomorrow.
Shut the fuck up, you're doing fine. I will punch you with love.
Not if I punch myself!
I stop your punch and give you a hug. You can't punch if you can't move your arms. What you gonna do now, son?
Who says I need my hands? And Kedrot uses his tail.
Ketchup's not even here!
But I'm here.
You're interested in how to brew the sake. You're interested in how to brew sake, are you, Snowy? You're interested in how to brew sake, are you, Snowy? Well, this thing here is for polishing the rice, you see. Oh, I'll tell you what. I've got something I think you'll like. It's just some leftover stock from the store, but I made it myself. It's called Vista of the Gods. Oh, but are you even old enough to drink, Snowy?
Calling out the kids playing this game, I like it. I'm old enough to drink, but I've made a lifelong decision to never drink, so no. I can drink, but I won't.
You say it's calling out the kids who play this game, but this game's rated T for teen.
Teenagers are kids.
Even still.
I mean, not 18 and 19-year-olds, but definitely from, what, 11 to 17?
Yes.
Those are still kids. Hold it right there, Fido. That smell. Is that Kushi's famous homebrewed sake?
Gimme!
Yeah, he totally would. Fido, my friend, did you bring me some of Kushi's sake? Oh, what a glorious day. Ah, good old sake. A man without drink is like a warrior without his trusty sword. In fact, it is said that Nagi himself relied on the power of sake in his battle with the dreaded Orochi. It's also clear now. Let the training begin! I'll just try a bit of my usual routine. Okay, here I come! So here's the cool part. You need to match the sword slashes. So it's a bit of interactivity along with cutscenes. Feast your eyes on this! Susanoo style! Exploding explosion!
As opposed to just an explosion.
And it blows up in his face. Huh? Yeah! Susanoo style! Exploding explosion! And just like that, the bottom layer disappears. That's amazing! You sliced that huge rock clean in half! You really are something.
I did? Yeah, yes, I did!
Wow, I didn't think you could do it, Pops.
Me neither. I mean, of course I could. After all, I am Susanoo, the greatest warrior ever!
You weren't just showing off when you said you're Nagi's descendant. Someone like you'd have no trouble fighting monsters off, huh? Well, anyway, thanks a lot. Now I can start doing business again.
Did you say monsters? Oh, of course, no problem. This is a job for the most skilled warrior in all of Nippon. Yes, I shall rid these lands of their vile presence. Just sit back and watch the great Susanoo work his magic.
And I did need to voice that because the game does it for me.
You shouldn't get all puffed up. He's nothing without us. Think you'll be okay? The monsters outside the village are nasty.
Ah, glorious Amaterasu.
But
Boot.
it is a nice butt, but it is a butt.
What a pleasure to witness your heroic deeds. I am in awe. When you cleaved the boulder into two, my heart skipped a beat. To see your skills with the brush is to be witness to great art.
Yeah? So do we get a reward or something, lady?
I hardly think your participation had any impact, little bug.
It's Isun! Isun! Stop calling me a bug! I'll crawl back into your kimono if you say that again!
My word!
Oh, relax, lady. Probably here's more coming anyway.
That's an insult.
Let's get back to that reward thing you were talking about. Come on, Ami. Put your paw up or something. Go on! Shake!
I must apologize.
It's like, you fucking racist.
I would like to reward you, but I'm afraid I haven't the power. I can barely muster enough strength to make a flower bloom. Though my body stands firmly here within the confines of the village, my roots spread far and wide, protecting remote areas outside. These parts of me are known as guardian saplings. They collect the praise and adoration that gives me strength. The recent evil is eroding the guardian saplings. If this continues, I will wilt away as well, and my power will vanish. Worse yet, the dark power grows stronger with each passing day. Life, as we know it, will be consumed utterly in no time.
Aw, man. This is getting heavy, Doc. I mean, heavy.
Great and powerful Mataras, could I be so bold as to request your assistance in rejuvenating these guardian saplings by lifting the curse that enslaves them? I shall mark the locations of nearby saplings on your map. I have grown tired. I haven't even the strength to speak now. I hope that my request has not fallen on deaf ears. Amaterasu, may the fresh scent of flowers protect you always.
Ah. I'm always itching for a good fight, but I sure don't want to poke my nose into this mess.
You kind of
Still-
already did, buddy.
Still, I'm stuck with Furball here till I get get all the brush skills. Anyway, he's a god and all. What could possibly go wrong? Hey, did you listen to her, Furball? You get the rest of the brush. You get the rest of the brush techniques to save the world, and I'll steal and learn them. Yeah, that's the ticket. At any rate, let's start by following those marks on the map.
Peaches and mythologies are the fruit of immortality, I think. Yeah, they are associated with immortality. Good observation. You know what? Let's not do shopping just yet, but let's sell the things we have.
Can we sell you soon?
Unfortunately, no.
He's just like, hey!
Let's sell this because I don't really use the healing items. But I tell you what I will get. Let's see here. So 10,000. So I'd be spending 4,000 to get one of each of these. Yeah, let's go for it. I can do math. You know what, in that case, let's just, okay, so that's 2 of each. That's better. Let's go around and see what animals we can feed. Because I did see some birds over by... Yes, here we go. Hang on, I'm gonna check one of the chats I'm in because it's starting to bother me. The notification, I mean. I was trying to remember because I know Journey in the West had this where he was supposed to protect the Peach Garden. Yeah. Yeah, Sun Wukong. Sun Wukong. AKA the thing that Dragon Ball Z and pretty much everything else was inspired by.
Is that Goku?
Goku wishes he was this guy. Essentially, I think, from the top of my head, Sun Wukong is this, you know, demon monkey. Oh, yeah, that's right. We gotta go around the gate to talk to these guys. Camille.
Wow, a white wolf? I thought the statue of Shiranui had disappeared, but you look just like it. It didn't just come to life, did it?
Hey sis, this dog's got something weird on its back.
What? Stop being silly. That's how rumors start.
Oh! The little girl can actually see our, reflector.
She has faith.
After that nonsense about seeing a door of light here before.
But I did see it! Right inside the shrine, there was a door of light! The Statue of Nagi was erected to protect the village, you see. It's located even deeper than Shiranui's statue. They must really revere him. But still, wasn't there an even bigger statue of him around here?
Oh, it's almost nighttime. Let's use that to our advantage. So, let's keep exploring a bit, shall we? Oh, someone's getting murdered. Hang on. We're going back down.
Chase my tail, chase my tail, chase my tail, chase my tail, chase my tail.
Come on, I'm waiting for you.
I'm waiting. I want my cherry cakes.
What is that dog doing?
Eating watery melons.
As the ferocious beast would say.
Feed the chikens.
I remember because Red... yeah, she's been doing the multi-part for Journey to the West. I've only seen a little bit of it. I didn't really sit down and listen to it. Oh my god! We just got a Kamiki orange from doing that. What?
You went eh.
You went eh. Is everything okay?
Yeah. It's just, yeah, Kamiki orange.
I kind of forgot about that, to be honest. Oh, I almost forgot. I promised you some cherry cakes, didn't I? I'll get you some fresh ones in a jiffy. You wait right there. Upsy daisy.
I think you can figure out the reference here, but I think this is Akuma's stance.
Yes, it is. That is a reference to the Raging Demon.
Yeah. Easily forgotten fact. Okami is a Capcom property.
And believe it or not, that is not the only Capcom reference in this game.
It's certainly not, no. I know another one on the top of my head, but yeah.
Phew! Take these with you, dear. They're best when they're fresh.
Can't believe it. The Raging Demon can be used to make cherry cake.
They're devilishly good. Cherry-flavored sweet bean cake.
So how do you make your cherry cakes? Well, first, I gather all my cherries and make them relive their past sins to the point where it kills them. Wait, what?
That's what makes them so delicious. And you're the first to know the secret ingredient.
And now, you must die.
Of love.
Ah, you're that unruly white wolf. That was quite a toss you gave me. Well, White One, I respect animals and their customs, but anyone who causes trouble in this village shall be dealt with harshly. You are a spunky little thing, aren't you?
Hello, Mr. Orange. Still full of vim and vigor, I see.
Say, aren't you that little troublemaker, Isun? If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. Never mind, I've got better things to do. Stupid bug.
What?
Did you notice the sacred tree up on the hill in the village? She's known as Konohana. She's been worshipped as our guardian deity for ages now, but her flowers and fruit withered quite some time ago.
Is there a reference to Beautiful Joe, Devil May Cry? Beautiful Joe, yes. Devil May Cry, I don't know.
What's more, I had a dreadful dream last night. A giant monster appeared and swallowed up the whole village. Might it be a sign of even worse things to come? I sure would like to see Konohana restored to her former glory. Oh well, troublemakers like you couldn't possibly understand.
Sorry, hit my head on the way out. Oh, we can get more watermelons.
Eh. This must be where she ages the sake. Smells good, doesn't it?
Oh! Sorry. Sorry. I didn't know you were back here. Hang on, let me just get the money from your screen door. That's an odd place to hide your money, but I won't judge.
Actually, yeah, I do remember. There is a Devil May Cry reference in this game.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's one of the lines that a later character says that is a reference to Dante.
Okay. Actually, no, for Beautiful Joe, there's 2 references.
Yes.
2 that I know of, anyway. And let's get some more seeds. Let's get 4 normal seeds and... yeah, sure.
But where's Mega Man? Mega who?
Oh yeah, that was during the phase when Capcom had their hate boner for Mega Man for some fucking reason. It's like, do you hate your son this much?
Nah, we just hate Hideki Kamiya.
Hideki Kamiya? What happened with Hideki Kamiya?
No. I'm thinking of the wrong guy.
Wait. Kenji Inafune?
Yeah, Keiji Inafune, yes.
Keiji Inafune, yeah.
Yeah, that's who I meant.
Huh? You probably know this already, Ami, but this here is Shinshu Field, the most beautiful field in Nippon. At least, it's supposed to be. But ever since that instant, I've been getting a bad vibe. We better watch where we're going. You can look at the map yeah, okay. Let's pay attention to the map as we push ahead.
Yeah, stupid realm. Hideki Kamiya is behind Devil May Cry.
Slip of the tongue. It happens.
Whoa, shoot it.
Okay, Anakin, calm down.
Ami, that's the first Guardian sapling marked on our map. It's supposed to be a place for travelers to rest and recuperate. But just look at it. It looks like it could fall over at any moment. This place is definitely cursed from the looks of it. Places where evil has taken hold, luring monsters from far and wide, are known as curse zones. But I've never seen one this big. It's withered all the plant life in the area, even that big tree. It'd take a monster with powers beyond even a god to do this. A tree is an offshoot of Sakuya. It protects nature in the area.
Hopefully he didn't ban you on Twitter for that. No. Oh wait, is Hideki Kamiya the Twitter block champion?
Yes.
That tree is an offshoot of Sakuya. It protects nature in the area. Maybe the natural beauty here will return if we revived it. But how the heck could we do that anyway?
Magic! Oh, ginseng. That looks like carrots, honestly. Yeah, that's a cabbage. That looks clear. Come on, why didn't... Oh, we got more bird seed. I feel gypped. Tahana Valley. Let's not go there. Let's not go there just yet. Okay, I know that was just you moving your chair, but it almost sounded like a fart. Brian? Did you fart?
Better out than in, I always say.
Hey, Fiona!
What just happened?
My friend farted.
We fucking booted. Shit his pants.
Okay, gross. Stop.
I was out here chopping wood and communing with nature as usual, when I heard a loud rumbling like an earthquake from the lake. Then a huge gust of wind blew up out of nowhere. I don't know what happened next, but when I came to, it was like this. My art workshop was just across the stream there, but it up and vanished when this curse stone appeared. The earth must be angry. All I want is to live with nature in peace, man, but now I can't. I noticed a figure running from the lake toward Kamiki. Whoever it was, man, I hope Mother Earth kept them safe. What's up, nature buddy? Curious about that cave? It's the entrance to a place called Hana Valley. The site of an amazing waterfall, but monsters have moved in now. There's a trippy crystal ball that makes plants grow enshrined there. You'd think gardeners would be flocking here for it. Actually, not long ago, that Susano guy went marching in there. It's weird. Normally he runs away at the sight of monsters, and he hardly seems the type to try his hand at gardening. Anyway, it's bad karma, man. You could be attacked if you went in.
Well, just so you know, I laugh at danger. Hang on, I'm gonna go into your house first. But you have a wooden portcullis as your door? What? Alright,
I was an overachiever.
Like, safety is the best policy, but is that an axe? Is that an axe, like, stuck in the support beam? I think this guy may have some slight anger issues he's not talking about. Maybe that's why he lives in nature, to be away from people. People are the real monsters.
If I see a person, I'ma kill him.
Okay, not like that. It's more like, oh, I'm so angry I could just slam an axe into the wall. I don't fucking know.
I could kick Hestu.
Yeah. Let's save here. Ah, imps. And they're just having a casual party. I'll take that demon fang if you don't mind. I think I fucked up. Alright. Weird. I'm actually getting good rankings. I'm actually expecting the what do you mean I did badly on time. And because I'm expecting it, it's not happening. Huh? We got rid of the monsters, so why did the gods' power disappear? I guess the curse on the gods of these lands must be really strong. They can't intervene until we do something about this stagnant air.
Flips!
Oh yeah, so that right there is, a cursed tree. Yeah, it flings shit at you, but that's okay. You can power slash it back. On
Okami, did you just do what I think you did?
Did you use Power Slash to hit the tree's fruit right back at it?
It's wearing the taste of it. It's wearing taste of its own medicine. Is that grammatically correct?
No.
Shouldn't it be it's wearing the taste of its own medicine? Because it still sounds weird when you put it like that.
Isun's an artist, not a literature.
Isun's an artist, not a writer. Yeah. Makes sense. Let's pass on by this creepy old tree while we can.
Then Monica goes, "Hey, want to join the literature club, Isun?"
No!
Honestly, though, Isun would join because it gives him an excuse to nuzzle against people's chests.
Mostly Yuri's. Like, he'd probably sneak into her chest, like, 24/7, which is kind of gross. Don't do that. Like, I like Yuri as much as the next guy, but I wouldn't do that.
I mean, for one thing, you're too big.
Yeah. I can't fit into people's chests. I have to be, like, the size of rice to do that.
Also, graffiti. Well, I think these guys did the graffiti.
Let's kick their asses. My money's on the big guy.
I gotta say, I love the touch with that guy's drum beats.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Yeah, like, he beats the drum to the tune of the battle music.
Yeah, you're totally right. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I love that touch. It's so good.
By the way, I know you're playing this on the Switch, but like, I know the Wii version at the very least, you had to swing the Wii remote in a rhythm in order to like get a consecutive combo going.
Uh-huh.
Is that any different for the Switch?
I think to a degree it's similar to the Wii version as long as you use the Joy-Con controls. Like, I have them joined, so it's like a regular controller. With that, you just gotta press the Y button at the right time. But I think the wiggle and waggle works pretty much the same.
Okay.
And yes, the rosary is still the best weapon for it. Like, jumping ahead a bit here, there's 3 different weapons in this game. One is the reflector, the one that we start with. Then there is the rosary, which is like a whip. And there's the glaive, which is, well, a glaive.
Yeah.
What's all that racket? Oh, it's you, Mutt. What are you doing here?
And yeah, Ami has a butthole. Thanks for that.
All the animals do.
Go home! I already told you, I'm not looking for apprentices.
Like, why did they do that? That's so fucking weird. Like, I get it, it's anatomically correct, but it's kind of the weird thing, like, in all stories, there's this unspoken rule where nobody poops.
Welcome to Japan.
Yeah.
Anyway, Hana Valley is no place for a mutt like you. Beyond this point...
Racist!
Yeah, beyond this point lies my secret training ground. It's the perfect place to to train!
I love the music. Stop!
Yeah, it just stops and like, huh?
It's like, excuse
Now scoot! Be off with you!
Okay, fine, we'll go. Jerk. Wow, check out that wall painting. It's said that a crystal sphere that makes trees grow is enshrined somewhere around here. Based on this painting here, I'd say the rumor must be true. Still, something's not right. Don't you think there's something missing from this painting? Yeah, a sun. Isun is a good artist, but not good at grammar. Exactly. We all have our strengths and weaknesses.
What in heaven's name? How did that happen? Well, now I can go hide. I mean, now I can go train.
We're not stupid.
Be silent!
I'm gonna tell Kushi.
No, not Kushi! I will never have our lovely sake again!
Honestly, that just reminds me of like this one Kenshin AU that Heaton read in a chat one time, where because the greatest plot twist in all of Rurouni Kenshin is that Saito Hajime is married. So you like to imagine like in a modern AU, like Saito's trying to fight Kenshin, like fight me, Batosai. And then Kenshin slowly reaches his robe. What are you doing? Pulls out a phone. Don't you dare. He's doing it again. Damn it, Batosai!
What a strange place. Is this really the secret training ground Sasano mentioned? Speaking of which, where'd Pops go anyway? I don't know.
Oh no, the time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna end the stream pretty soon anyway, but if you have to go, you have to go.
Okay.
What's up with this tiny sapling? I smell a faint scent like sake is coming from the... I smell a faint scent like sake is coming from the sapling.
That's a weird-ass sentence. Okay, so... let's at least open the way, and then we're gonna save and call it quits. But hey, hold on there, Furball. There's still a lot of strange things to check out here. Okay, fine. We'll explore a little bit more, and then we'll call it quits. Railroading, if I've ever seen it. Oh, never mind. The save point's right here anyway. Alright, so, this has been fun. I think for the next stream, I think possibly, you know, considering it takes a while to, get going, I think we can have, the next Okami stream be on Thursday and then onwards. So, yeah. I'll see you guys then. So, take care.